Hey everyone, we're Donna and Casey, and we've been together for a long time. We haven't been everywhere, but it is on our list.
So, we bought a 2019 ProMaster cargo van. I outfitted it to a camper van, and with our dog Frankie, we hit the road. Thanks for joining us on our adventure. Tonight we'll be camping in some BLM land out in the Arizona deserts. We're on our way to the Petrified National Park, and we'll be there tomorrow. But just want to share a sunset and let you know where we are. Hope you enjoy the Petrified National Park. He's a desert dog looking for rattlesnakes and black scorpions to eat. More like cow poop.
We made it! Petrified Forest National Park.
It takes about 6 million years for wood to become petrified, but here's the process if you're interested. So we're at the Petrified National Park here in Arizona. And this trail is 0.4 miles, and then another trail we're going to hike is 2.6 miles. So we're going to do 3 miles of trails today through the Petrified Forest, and then we'll come back tomorrow and finish it. But check out some of these petrified logs here.
Look at this one.
They are beautiful. Here's a funny looking cactus. I would not want to tangle with that guy. There's another one of those cactus. This one has some blooming yellow flowers on it. Really pretty. And petrified logs above. Just look at all the petrified wood out here. We're hiking out to the agate house, which is there in the distance. I think we can see it right there. A lot of petrified wood in this desert. It is beautiful. There's so many colors in the petrified wood. It's a pretty big structure at one time. So here we are on one of the scenic overlooks. Just look at all the petrified pieces of wood out there. According to the information at the visitor center, this area we're standing now used to be down near the equator, and it had a lot of vegetation and a lot of animal life. A lot of fossils found out here, and the tectonic plates pushed it all the way up to where we are now, quite a bit north of the equator. So this petrified wood was organic wood, actually trees, about 200 million years ago. I really like this piece. It's interesting that millions and millions of years ago these trees were growing here in a completely different environment, and then they fell over and were washed downstream and covered with soil, and then dried up, and then minerals replaced all the organic material, and we ended up with petrified logs laying all over the place. Millions of years of history right here.
All these little pieces of petrified wood. It's I can see where it would be very tempting for someone to pick them up, but quite an interesting letter in the museum up there. Makes you think twice about breaking the law.
We don't want any bad luck. So here's that letter Donna was referring to. It's not only is it illegal to take petrified wood from the national park, it's also bad luck. You're cursed if you do. They have a room here that has a little pile of petrified wood that's been returned by mail and several letters to go along with it. So it's a fun place to visit. They've got some amazing fossils out here and some beautiful examples of the petrified wood and petroglyphs. They've got some amazing petroglyphs in this area. So if you're into science and history, I advise a visit to the Petrified Forest National Park. It's a fun place to visit. Well, it's time to push on. We've got to head towards Sequoia National Park. That's where they have all those giant cactus. And it's Easter Sunday. We spent the morning worshiping with the people of Community Presbyterian Church in Pine Top, Arizona. He is risen. I'm traveling through Arizona on Highway 60. This is Becker Butte Lookout. It's beautiful out here. I've reached an area in Arizona where they still have these amazing canyons, but they're covered with greenery. There goes the road down there. And you can see the road winding through the mountains, these canyons. That is the Salt River down below. Salt River has done quite a job carving out these canyons. It's really something. We came from up in there somewhere. Beautiful. A beautiful Easter day. It's about 72 degrees.
Okay, our window's kind of dirty, but here we go. We're crossing the Salt River, and then we'll be headed back up. We're leaving the White Mountain Apache Indian Reservation.
It's been an amazing drive through the Arizona desert, heading to Sequoia National Park. The desert is abloom, all kinds of colors, mostly yellow, but lots of colors. It's been beautiful. Visitor Center. We just pulled into the national park. Check another national park off the list. Woo! This one's down in southern Arizona near Tucson.
And it is, what, 95 degrees?
It is 96 degrees out there right now. A hike on a little nature trail here, seeing what we can see.
There is a lot to see, a lot more than I thought we were going to see. Just so many different types of cactus.
These giant sequoias are amazing. Much bigger than I thought they would be. They don't call them giant for no reason, I guess. Well, birds will hollow out holes in these cactus and nest in there. You can see some holes in that cactus. Those are birds' nests. We were trying to find a trail that Frankie could hike with us. Hanky, that's what we call Frankie when he's hiking. Hanky.
But this one's paved.
This one's paved and it's too hot. It's asphalt, burns his feet. And if he gets off the path, then he runs the risk of stepping on cacti. So, brought him out for about 20 yards and then took him back to the van, which he was happy to go back to the van. Got the fan going, window open, a bunch of water in there for him. So yeah, he's good. Last summer, those of you who've been watching us since last summer know that we can sit in the van at 95 degrees with the fan going, direct sunlight, and be pretty comfortable. It's just when it gets hotter than that, it's hard to sleep. But that Max Air fan really cools it down. So we've got the fan going and some water, so he'll be good. But the park ranger said this is unusually hot. As Donna pointed out earlier, just last week it was 19 degrees in the Grand Canyon, which is also in Arizona. And now we're at 100 degrees, give or take.
I like these. This cactus here is starting to bloom.
We've seen some of these had orange flowers on top when they bloom. They have some very intimidating thorns on them though. Would not want to run into that. Oh yeah, there's one back there. What'd you say about the heat, Donna?
It's hot.
It's hot, but it's a dry heat.
It is a dry heat. I don't know. I've heard that my whole life. Oh, it's a dry heat.
It doesn't feel like 100 degrees, honestly.
It only feels like 90. Or maybe 95.
I'm not even sweating. There's no humidity whatsoever in the air. Yeah. Being from North Carolina, where it's 95 degrees and 75% humidity, you walk outside and you immediately need a shower. Yep, beautiful here.
So this week, we were able to bring you 2 national parks. Some of these national parks are bigger than others, but they're all beautiful and they're all so unique. But thanks for watching.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life.